When it comes to fishing for pike in Loch Lomond, most people will literally take their deadbait and they'll cast out as far as they can. But have you ever wondered, in that deep water, what does it look like at the bottom? Well, in this video you're going to see underwater footage where you're going to see exactly what it looks like at the bottom of Loch Lomond in the deepest water. But first I'm now going to show you me using my deeper, which is my fish finder.
So this lets you see the depth. So it's now at 4 metres just there, right in front of me. So it is quite deep. Ideal depth, and as you can see it starts to come up. So not that far out in front of me. As you can see, it's a sheer drop wall straight down. Now I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't had the deeper. So I'll bring this in a wee bit further. As you can see, it's just there in front of my rod and it's here. So literally about the width of the rod out, it's just a sheer drop right down to 4 metres.
So as you've seen there, I've used the deeper and it's a good fish finder. It lets you see the depth, also lets you see the temperature. When it comes to fishing for pike, the temperature is important because pike is very delicate to warm water, so being able to know exactly what the temperature of the water is better for the pike's health when it comes to fishing. But as you can see here, I'm now using the underwater camera, and this isn't the camera's not been speeded up. It's literally, this is how long it's taking to get to the bottom. But pike are an ambush and predator fish, so they need features, they need like lily pads, weed beds, and having the deeper there, you can see sudden drop offs, you can see the features. So when it comes to Loch Lomond, as you can see, it seems to get brighter as the camera gets closer to the bottom, and it's quite a murky water. So the deep water does not have much features, it's quite muddy, but what you're needing is have a natural habitat for the pike to hide in and ambush. In this part of the video here, I'm using a small rubber shad of a crayfish. I was jigging it along the bottom, aiming for perch, and I end up catching a pike. So pike will still take bait off the bottom, you just need to aim towards features. In this video I'm using a light rod setup with 40 lb braid. This was just my light spinning rod that I was using for perch, so that was my target that day. And to catch a nice pike was a really good bonus. When it comes to pike fishing, the main things that you're going to be looking for, especially in the depths of Loch Lomond, I would try and stick to around about the 15 feet depth. Aim for, like I say, lily pads, weed beds, anything that's going to add a bit of shade or anything that's going to be able to give that fish an opportunity to ambush the prey fish. The pike are going to be very close to these locations, so you're going to stand a better chance of catching them. One of the tips I would give you when it comes to pike fishing for me, especially in big lochs like this, I don't necessarily go looking for the pike, I go looking for their food source. Because when pike are hungry, they're just like humans. When you're hungry you go to your fridge to get food. Pike are the same. When they're hungry they're going to go to where the bait fish are always schooling up. So you want to catch more pike, go looking for where the roach is, where the perch are. Look for their food source. If you find a food source, the pike are going to be soon to follow. And that's one of the tips I would give you for a big loch like this, especially being so deep and so large. You're going to catch more by aiming for features than you will just casting the bait out and hoping to catch. So the purpose of this video was to give you a few tips on the best way to approach Loch Lomond so you stand a better chance of catching pike. Like I said, Loch Lomond is a big loch with sudden drop-offs, very deep water. It's been proven that it's quite a murky water, there's not a lot of features, so in order to catch more pike in Loch Lomond, you're best sticking to where the bait fish is, which is their food source, and you're going to find them at features where there's going to be a wee bit of a grassy cover, as in moss, lily pads, or even near overhanging trees, anything that's going to give a wee bit of shade and shelter for a natural habitat for the pike to ambush the fish. I hope this video has been helpful and I give you a bit of tips on how to approach Loch Lomond and the best way to fish for pike that I've found through personal experience. So this pike here had another wire trace in its mouth, someone else's dead bait. I quickly got Ming's out first, and this is me now taking this other person's dead bait out of the pike's mouth. It was snapped off, so it's really important when you're dead baiting for a pike to make sure that you've got strong enough gear and line to handle big pike. I hope this video has been helpful. Till next time, tight lines.